Hello and welcome to Pastor Rosemary's Final Prophecy Watch. This is a video entitled My First Maitreya Miracle, and I'm showing you some video and some pictures here of my first Maitreya miracle, where I felt it came directly from Lord Maitreya. I was working in my suburban garden. I'm learning how to grow my own food. I live in Hawaii, so it's easy because it's so easy to have. We have papaya and lime growing, and there's a lot of we have coconut trees. It's very easy to have something like this in Hawaii. So often when I work in my garden, I feel that I have gotten very close to the earth, and I have very good communication with the birds. You know, the birds are free, but I feel like I have a good communication with them. And some of the other, like we have wild mongooses and those kinds of things, and I feel like I have good communication with the flora and fauna of my suburban edible garden. And while I'm working, usually, again, I will feel communications come from Lord Maitreya, because he's very much all about being in touch with the earth, being able to grow your own food, having a community where you can grow food and be able to be of benefit to your family, to your extended family, and to your community. So there's a real community feeling that I get when I'm growing. I grow mint and that kind of thing. Now, Lord Maitreya has told me that the earth, when you care for the earth returns the love to you. That the earth does have a consciousness and does have the ability to love, and actually more than we realize. And perhaps, if you think about it, probably the ability to love, the capacity to love. Mother Earth has the capacity to love even more than we, as does Father Sky. Now in Egypt, it's the mother is in the sky and the father's in the earth, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about assigning labels to everything. The point being that the earth cares for us, and when we care for the earth, it becomes a family. It becomes reciprocal. And Lord Maitreya wanted me to know that this is the miracle that he wanted to start off with. He says the miracles are going to get bigger, but he said, giving me this demonstration of his ability to really let us know that he's there and touch our hearts, he wanted to start off in a simple way, but profound way. I was working in my garden, and I have 3-leaf clovers that grow wild. Sometimes when I have to kind of tidy some of those up. And one day I was thinking, what if I found a 4-leaf clover? Would I get lucky if I found a 4-leaf clover? Not that I'm not lucky already, but it's kind of a fun thing that you hear from when you're a child. And I think that a lot when I go out into my garden. But that particular day, it wasn't that long ago, it was like a week ago, I thought to myself, I'd like to find a 4-leaf clover. And then I got real scared. I thought, I don't want to find a 4-leaf clover, because that might mean that the earth is beginning to have too much, maybe through pollution or some kind of change in the amount of ultraviolet radiation or other kinds of radiation. It might be not a good thing to see that kind of a mutation. So I got very frightened. I thought, I don't want to have a 4-leaf clover. And in that moment, I realized that if I have anything I want in my life that I don't have manifested yet, I have a lot, but I feel very blessed. But I realized that it's probably because I'm afraid. And that's true for most of us when we think about success or something we want. And Lord Maitreya was sort of teaching me something with this, because the minute I thought, no, I'm too afraid, I don't want to find a 4-leaf clover, I just want everything to be normal, I want to find a 3-leaf clover and have everything be normal, he manifested for me, instead of a 4-leaf or a 3-leaf, a heart. And so I took a video of it and pictures of it to prove that it happened. And I've saved it, and I put it inside my Bible, so it would dry nicely in my Bible, between 2 pieces of paper. Because when I saw this heart-shaped clover, it touched my heart so deeply. I felt so much love coming from the earth and from Lord Maitreya. It just really touched my heart. And he said they would give us more, but they don't want to overwhelm us because we have all the intellectual knowledge we need. Because we've been given the internet, and all this knowledge has been given to everybody. But now he needs to touch our hearts. First they prepared our minds, our brains, our mental capacity to understand all the innovations they're going to give us that will make our earth, to begin to heal the earth and begin to heal all of the problems that people have between each other, begin to make us all feel very well and cared for, so that we can then in turn care for each other and the earth, and everything can be more healthy and more cared for. And we can become the stewards of our planet that we are meant to be. And Lord Maitreya said that he and the Masters of Wisdom will be giving us even more. And again, he said he would have given me a bigger dose of love, but he was afraid that it might make my heart explode. And of course, Lord Maitreya doesn't get afraid, but it's just a figure of speech that I'm using. But he said he knows that if he gave me too much of a jolt of his frequency of love in the heart, that it might sort of be uncomfortable for me. Even though I'm in very good, physical shape, I exercise a lot. He's been able to go ahead and give me this much of a showing of love from the earth and from himself and the Masters of Wisdom, that I can begin to trust more and regain the trust that I had when I was young, when I was a young girl, and when I was, maybe back in my 20s, when I had a lot of trust. I trusted people. And as time goes by, we start not trusting people because we go, well, I'm not going to trust that person because, somebody, turned on me last time, so I'm not going to trust. It's something that happens as time goes by. So Lord Maitreya said that happens. That happened to the people on planet Earth a lot lately, and especially in the last couple decades. And he said that he would like for us to be able to once again trust each other and care for each other and be kind to each other. Simple things, but very important things. And so he wants to say that this is definitely one demonstration of his ability to manifest in the moment and to manifest what a person truly desires. Not what they think they want, but what they actually want. Not what other people tell them they should want, but what they actually want. And it is just simply love and caring. A love and caring that is just something that is without strings attached and without ulterior motives. There was no ulterior motive in my Lord Maitreya manifesting a heart-shaped clover for me. It was simply a beautiful gift from Mother Earth and Lord Maitreya and the Masters of Wisdom. And Lord Maitreya had basically handed it to me and put it in my heart. Thank you for letting me share this with you.